Look, y'all can see that I got my pajamas on. Let me scoot up some more. Hey guys, it's your girl Side Hustle Vicky, and I am back today with another video. As you can tell by the title, today we are going to be talking about how to do measurements on your listings. For those of you who are new to my channel, hi, my name is Victoria. I am a part-time reseller, full-time side hustler, and my channel is all about documenting the growth of my small businesses and teaching you how to make money for yourself. So if that is content that you are interested in, then go ahead, hit that like button, turn on the notification bell, subscribe if you want to, and welcome to the family. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that if you are selling clothes online, honey, you have to have measurements in your listings. The last thing you want to do is to be pulling items out after you have listed them and inventoried them to give somebody an inseam measurement, a bust measurement, who may not even buy the item. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that the number one question that I get in my email is for some sort of measurement. I had told myself that I was not going to do measurements because if you buy stuff from stores online, a lot of times there are no measurements. It is so annoying to have to pull an item out just to give a person a measurement and they not buy it. So I just go ahead and put the measurements in my listings, and I don't get as many questions as I was getting at first. So this video, I'm just gonna show you guys how to properly do your measurements. When I first did them, I was doing them all wrong, honey, and customers let me know that I wasn't doing my measurements right, which was cool. I did some research and figured out how to properly do measurements. But yeah, so if you are listing pants, you want to have the waist measurement, you want to have the inseam, and then some people also do measurements of the leg opening. I don't get questions for the leg opening, so I don't include that in my listing. So for skirts, you want to do measurements of the waist. You want to do measurements of the hips. That is the number one question I get with skirts is I need hip measurements. I need hip measurements. I need hip measurements. And then I also include the entire length of the skirt. Some skirts, whether a skirt is knee length or a midi, can depend on how tall or short a person is. So even if I put that an item is knee length, because it's going to be knee length on the average person, I still go ahead and add the length, because for someone who's short, that knee length skirt may actually be a midi skirt. With dresses, you want to measure the bust, you want to measure the waist, you want to measure the hips, and then you also want to measure the full length from the shoulder to the hem as well. Shirts and jackets, we are going to do armpits to armpit measurements, and then I also do shoulder to hem measurements as well. Doing measurements in your listings is going to cut back in the number of returns that you get for items not fitting. I still occasionally get returns for items not fitting, but it's not a lot compared to what I was getting and the volume of items that I am selling. And then you're also going to, like I said in the beginning, you're gonna save yourself time, because this is information that your customers want. I would not suggest that anybody who wants to sell clothes to not put measurements in your listings, because you're going to get a lot of returns. You're going to get people to not buy the item essentially. So go ahead and put those measurements in your listings. And another cool thing that comes from time and just doing it, a lot of times when you buy stuff secondhand, it doesn't have a tag on it. And I personally do not like listing items that do not have a size tag on it, because that size tag is my proof and my evidence that this item is a small, medium, or a large. So I don't particularly like putting myself in a situation as to where I cannot prove whatever it is that I am telling my customers. But now that I have been adding measurements for like the last 9 months on all of my listings, I feel more comfortable picking up items that do not have size tags, because I know approximately if, you know, something is a certain amount of inches in the bust, then I know that, hey, this is probably a small or this is probably a medium, and I'll just put in my description, size tag is missing. Please reference size tag is missing. Please reference measurements for accurate sizing. I still go ahead and list it at whatever size I think it is, and I just feel more comfortable with you know, listing stuff that doesn't have a size tag on it. And then sometimes I pick up stuff that does have a size tag, and when I do the measurements, I'm like, yo, this seems really small for an extra large. So I will go into my description and put please reference measurement, size tag says extra large, but it appears to run a little small. And that is going to help you prevent getting returns, especially when it comes to plus sizes. Me being plus size, I feel as if there's not really a good standard for plus sizing. Right now I wear anything from a size 16 to a size like XL to XL, and it really just depends on the brand. Like a size 16 is like a large, extra large, so you would think that across the board, if it's a large or extra large, I shouldn't be buying 3X's in some brands. So definitely at measurements, you're doing your customers a service and you're doing yourself a service by adding those measurements. So just go ahead, take the 30 seconds, add the measurements, and you know, life will be great. All right, you guys, that is all I have for you guys today. Let me know, do you guys include measurements in your listings? If you don't, what has your experience with that been? Do you get a lot of returns? Do you get a lot of people complaining that their item did not fit? And I will catch you guys in my next side hustle. Bye.